you had come out of shopping where we ended one episode, and in the beginning of last episode, the giant beholder appeared and gave you a speech from Kresic himself, and he specifically targeted your group, the Guardians of Garaxia, because you are a pain in his ass.
Yay!
And then there was a bunch more shenanigans, and then you left for Kalbarasha.
Oh
arrived.
my god! I just remembered. Sorry, go ahead.
You arrived at the port town of Rabolder, but you have not disembarked from the Dream Puncher. So you're like in waiting to get an okay to come and disembark.
So it'll be at least 30 minutes real time before we.
I was gonna say.
Please.
Pretty standard.
You have not disembarked, and time will tell if we do.
You are
Have
in
we
line.
had
Like there is
breakfast?
a line of ships waiting to disembark. So you do not.
Let's
you
get
have
breakfast in town.
I don't like
Is it a new
walking
day?
eating. Okay, Sal, don't rush me. I don't like to walk and eat.
Is
it
weird.
is a new day. Yes.
It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new.
It's a new
life.
day.
New day.
Me.
I would like to make a
And I'm
scroll.
feeling good.
Do it. Use whatever components you have to
Making
do
a
to do
scroll?
that, and get it
Yeah, I
out
get
of
to
there.
make a scroll every day with my master scrivener. It's my class feature I got.
Does it like give you? Is it just essentially giving you like an extra spell slot?
Yeah, basically, first and second level, I can make a scroll for of a first or second level spell, and I'm the only one that can use it.
So yeah, it's essentially you're giving your. It's almost like that's cool. Oh, I want to tell you something after too. Not right now. Not in game.
Like a
sorry.
physical item that you have.
Yep, it's on a piece of
Only
paper.
you
I
can
use
use Someone else ruin it.
I use my special quill.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, you want to ruin it? Is that what you said?
I mean, I'm not saying I want to. I'm just saying hypothetically speaking.
Can it be ruined?
Right.
I think so. I don't see why not.
Oh, I need to sneeze into a paper and it grabs it. Oh, dang it.
Duke
So-
like accidentally uses it as toilet paper. You know,
Hey, anybody have any money?
I have money.
I need like 250 gold worth of incense. And
Couldn't have spent all your money at the store.
I didn't know I had
What
this
do you
bed.
need?
Well, I realized since we've gotten stronger, I have access to a spell called Legend Lore. Yeah.
It sounds lame.
Well, I mean, I can describe name or describe a person, place, or object,
Yeah.
and then the spell brings to mind a brief summary of significant lore of the thing I named. So if we're looking for, a vorpal blade or
Are we looking for a vorpal blade?
yeah,
The hell is that?
I apologize, the void blade.
Vorpal blade?
I think it's the big red and black sword pieces that
The
we're looking
eyes?
for. Yeah, that one. I mean, I might be able to figure something out
Eyes?
about it.
I
But
have the
I
blade.
don't
with
know.
the
Did it
eyes.
have eyes? I couldn't remember.
we all
I've got a
have
rapier
piece
with
of
eyes.
it. Oh my
You know, we've
goodness.
all got our strengths, and mine is not remembering things. Just gonna throw that out there.
What are we doing? We're looking for pieces to a sword.
Do you want the money or not? I don't need a lecture, okay?
Yeah, I do.
All right, here you go. Give him 250 gold. That's it. It's all you're getting from me. Unless you need diamonds, then I'll give you more gold.
I will
That's
need
a lot of
diamonds
incense.
if I wanted diamonds.
Right? 250
Yeah.
gold worth of incense. It's gonna be
That's
like,
like
a
a-
great.
Backpack full of
Ah.
incense,
The ship is gonna smell terrible for weeks, guys.
or good.
Well, the spell
could
That
be
much
either or.
incense?
it really
No.
depends what kind of incense. My dad used to burn incense all the time when I was a kid. It was like not my favorite smell. Whenever I smell it
Is that
now,
you
I'm like,
talking or is that
"Ugh."
Brian talking?
You need one
Me.
stick.
And it was patchouli.
Yeah.
Patchouli's not
Fucking
good.
patchouli. I hate
It smells like
patchouli.
bug spray.
So
Smells-
yeah, dude, you can totally ruin this scroll. I guess.
I don't
Oh,
want
okay. Good to
I
know.
was just,
Call back.
I was just curious, yeah,
Totally possible.
for future reference, you know.
I cast mage armor.
I'm like, can I ruin Malcolm's things? Malcolm, I cast mage armor.
About to have an
All right.
inter-party fight.
Oh boy.
So wait, we have warm weather. We got warm weather stuff, right? That happened.
We have cold weather.
You have cold weather
stuff?
gear, yes.
That's what I
Yeah.
meant. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
playing a game right now where I'm in a hot region and I have to have warm weather stuff. So that's sorry.
Your-
Beth just crawls out of bed in her bathing suit, like ready to go, and it's like fucking freezing outside.
The weather in the port town is it's not freezing, so like you could get away with like your normal clothing here if you wanted to. You might be a little cold, but the further north you go, you have the storm to worry about, and it's also like much colder.
Being a giant and all, do I have to give a fuck?
Do you have cold resistance?
I think so.
You do? Then you're fine.
I think he does.
He's like, I do now.
I don't have that. I hate this. I hate all of this.
I
Okay.
definitely don't have
So you
that.
can cuddle up to Papa Duke for warmth.
Sal feels normal in the cold.
I don't like that.
He's like room temp, and he's like, "That's terrible."
Hey, live like this.
So you guys deal with on a daily basis?
Ah,
You are Goliath, correct?
See,
You have resistance to cold. You are acclimated to high altitude, including elevations above 20,000 feet. So I'm going to say you need the bare minimum. So like you need like a button-up shirt.
okay.
Now you need to wear a shirt.
You need to wear like summer day clothes in order to feel okay.
I'll throw a flannel
Otherwise,
on.
you're a little chilly.
right, yeah. He's got a flannel.
Duke's a lumberjack, and he's okay.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Great.
Your ship is finally signaled to the dock. Jerry lowers and he says, "All ashore, going ashore." Because you have about 5 minutes to get anybody off the boat before he has to go wherever he's going to actually park it. Because that is not like he's going to not moor the boat, but he's going to, that's where they're bringing the boat and they're going to stay there with it.
are we just landing on the shore?
Yes, you guys are landing like on the docks to go like into town.
And then he's pulling away. I get it.
So some of the crew is going into town just to not be on the ship. So they're heading off already. So I assume you're either going with them or you're going after them.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's go. Let's do this.
You have successfully left the boat and it only took 10 minutes.
Woo!
I made
Improvement.
a scroll of charm person at level 2.
Okay. The docks are very bustling. Like this is an actual like trade port town. Like stuff is coming in and going out all the time. Like the amount of air traffic that's coming in and the actual like boat traffic is like more than you saw in Wunderhof. Like it's always, something's always moving. Like there's no downtime whatsoever. So like you see these people just working the docks really good. They're all in like, you've never seen like a workforce go this well. Like you're used to problems happening all the time. And like this is
Feel
just
called out right now.
unseemingly smooth for how big the operation is.
We should really be thinking about recruiting.
The job
Or-
shadow.
No,
Here though, but these are all people picking up boxes and stuff. Like what? How's
Why
that?
wouldn't we
useful?
have picked up the grungs?
we need a warehouse.
Oh, you're talking about pickles.
I like
Always
that.
comes
Yes.
back to pickles. Always comes back to those pickles. That's a good point, actually.
That's gonna make you some serious money.
We should
If these
get
guys are
business
this good,
cards.
you got to recognize talent when you see it.
I have to go.
Where are you going?
Things. I had an idea.
Are you gonna
So-
go recruit pickle workers?
It takes 5 foot. It probably takes you about a half hour to get off the dock. Like that's how big this is. Like these are massive. Like, you reach the archway into the town, and it's not. I don't want to say like it's rich looking, but it's like it doesn't look
Poor.
weathered or poor. Like for the area it's in, it looks like it's well kept, which is odd for this like area. Like normally it would be like sea sprayed, like you'd have the general wear and tear of a port town, but it looks immaculate.
Does it smell like a port town?
It does not. So maybe there's something magical affecting.
I don't
Yeah.
like weather.
Incense. It's incense,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, well, maybe. That's a lot of incense.
Well, you're about to buy a lot of incense. Just saying.
Sure.
You see this group of sailors coming off of a boat, and they're walking with you, and they go by you, and they all go up to a statue that's like, you're gonna go through like the main road, and it opens up into a big like circular area, and there's a big statue of a dwarf standing there, and he's just raising his hammer. They all go up to it, and they all touch the foot of the statue, and they go their separate ways.
I touched the foot of the statue.
Okay. Do you read the placard on the statue at all?
Oh, they're reading stuff? Yeah, I read it. Yeah, sure.
There's a placard. It says, this statue is dedicated to the founder of Ribalder, a Frederick Underhill Zaraz Zebedee.
His name is... Oh.
I go give his little toesies the just drum on him. Well, while he's reading.
I tap on his foot. I'm gonna go to the food market.
Spend any of that money I just gave you on food when you asked for money for incense. I will.
I had my own money.
Why did you need money then?
They didn't have 250 gold for incense. I had 183 for food.
I was just about to say, I bet he has his own money, but he needed someone else's for fucking incense.
Well, I said last game that I would help people, all these magic-y people, because they have to spend more money on stuff to like do their thing. And I just have to hit things. I don't need. I could be dirt poor and still beat the shit out of someone. So
Duke's been hanging out with Jeff. He's just fucking hoarding his gold. I'm not spending it. You're not spending it. Nobody's fucking spending it.
I still have 952 gold, even though I just gave you 250 gold. I'm not saying that out loud. I don't want to get robbed. I've learned my lesson.
The general
like, I
public
remember being poor.
seems they don't seem unreceptive at all. Like they seem generally happy. Like you have your folks, like there's a lady out there like brushing her stoop off, and she's just smiling, and she's like everybody seems very polite. They don't.
You guys know
no
there's
one...
like a. I stopped like one person as a month. There's a war going on out there, right?
Yeah, but that's no reason to be disrespectful or unkind.
Not true. I
Oh,
like
we're in trouble.
Wait. Are you saying we're
I'm in
disrespectful
danger.
and unkind?
No, ma'am.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Not you, Miss Lady.
Only if
ma'am.
you're an air
Oh.
elemental.
Oh, I'm one of them. Yes, I'm totally part of the disrespectful. Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, did you guys happen to see like a big old beholder in the sky like yesterday?
No.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Explains why you guys are happy. Which way where can I get some potatoes and maybe some like vinegar and some coriander and some dill?
Probably the market.
Weird.
Would that way?
You're gonna pickle potatoes? Because I don't advise that.
She like
I'm gonna make. I have an
takes a
idea.
second, and you see her that way.
Okay. Thank you. Ironhide, pleased to meet you.
That was weird.
You don't even know her name. Thank you, strange lady.
It's Jolene.
Thanks, Jolene.
Jolene.
Thank you.
Why does everybody keep singing that around me?
Jolene.
Famous card.
It's an old folk song.
DMCA.
Yeah,
I
from
haven't
the
heard
town
it.
we're from, it's actually a classic. It's like everybody knows it.
Yep.
So do you continue to the market, or is anybody else going anywhere else? Or are we
First off,
playing Follow the Ironhide?
I also tap the statue before I go in.
Mhm.
But
Why are you
I
tapping this? Why?
So this is the founder of the town.
Oh.
It's,
I'm surprised he did it.
so out of character, it's Fuzz.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
F-U-Z-Z. I went, oh. And then
Okay.
I
Revolder.
I had to take a minute.
That did not click for me.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll let that sink in. But no, typically, it's a custom.
Okay, but sorry, I
Oh.
interrupted you. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, you're all good. Yeah, so after that, I'm looking around for a pub. Not necessarily to get drunk, but I want to get a read of the town.
You see a sign hanging called the Rusty Dagger.
Perfect. To dive?
The building looks fine, but it's like you do see like some people like
Is it one floor?
it's a 2-floor bar.
Okay.
You see one person staggering out like, I punch your face in, Alejandro. And like you see this big orc come out of the doorway. Go home, Steven.
Perfect.
Like looking into a mirror, huh, Saal? I'm kidding. I'm
I've
sorry.
never been in my life been that sloppy.
Okay, I believe you.
These people keep hitting you with the sober tokens.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Good
gonna
luck
with
at
a
trying.
lot of sober tokens. All right.
I'm gonna go with Sal that
I'm
way.
just throwing them at me.
Before I do, I have an ounce block of like a black material that I found. It's like probably like a meteorite or something, some sort of rock. I'm gonna say
A not important meteorite.
yeah. I'm gonna say it's like a rock that I found. It's one of my knickknacks basically that I have. I'm gonna say I know that the dwarfs where I'm from like their rocks, and this is a really special one that I found, and I put it down on the statue, and I touch the foot and walk towards the bar.
There's a bunch of gifts and like candles and stuff. Like it seems the town really loved their founder, so they take care of the statue and praise it. We're gonna come back to the two going to the Rusty Dagger unless somebody else was going with them.
No, I was gonna go with Ironhide because I'm like,
Okay.
you know what? I gave you money. You're gonna spend it on food. I'm gonna hate you.
Where is Duke going? Your choices are with Ironhide and Clementine, or with Saal and Malcom.
Do I have a light
Or
shirt available, or do I need to acquire one?
Do you have your what?
A light shirt available, or do I need to acquire
You
one?
have. Everybody has their cold gear, despite what it actually is. You all
Okay.
have it. It was given to you because you
Okay.
told the king you were going to Kalbarasha at some point, so he
Got
gave you the gear you needed. So
Wearing like 6 layers.
I'll go with Sal.
okay,
Our son's
So-
son.
Malcolm probably looks ridiculous. He's probably looks like the kid from fucking Christmas Story that's got the big fucking thing
Yeah,
and
right.
like
Yeah.
his arms stick
Can't put
out.
my arms down.
Just waddling around.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Ralphie.
can
Malcolm. Duke. wait.
everybody make an investigation check as we split ways?
We can
Oh
try.
gosh, I get to roll! Yay!
Yeah, I can certainly try.
Good investigation.
That's not that bad. Yeah,
Dude's great at investigating.
I got a 12.
I got a 13.
Hey.
I rolled
Middle of the road.
I rolled a 5.
9.
Just over middle of the road.
Three.
Oh no.
9.
I don't care. I'm
Ironhide.
not looking for anything.
16.
This is
That's where I'm
So the only person that notices anything out of the ordinary is Ironhide. Everybody else notices like there's flyers and stuff up, but you don't really pay too much attention because you're used to this kind of stuff in a city. Like it's people advertising things. You have your bounty boards and stuff.
But sorry, could I possibly get advantage just because that's specifically what I said I was kind of looking at, just to read the town, see like the beat of the town?
Yes. I'll let you reroll.
Just
Add
give me
one.
another shot on that. Okay, so that one is 19.
Okay, so you would
Right.
notice this as well. Going from no, it's fine. So Ironhide and Saal, you notice that there's like a lot of your typical town flyers. You do see a lot of they look like religious pamphlets that are along the walls as well. For it's the Brotherhood of the Corpse Tree.
I take one.
And there's a lot of like missing persons papers up as well.
I don't take
I
one.
give a little nod to Malcolm as we kind of walk by it to point it out to him.
Like the walls are not like plastered and everything, but literally anywhere that like if there's a board or an information kiosk type thing, there's a lot of like the missing persons, and there's at least 2 or 3 of the Brotherhood of the Corpse Tree.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just kind of point it out to you. I don't really want to say anything out loud about it.
Do I
I
know
take a
anything
pamphlet.
about them? Have I ever heard of anything of these people?
No. You can roll me a religion check if you want.
Brotherhood of what? Sorry, one more time.
The Corpse Tree.
I can certainly
Corpse tree.
try.
Well, yeah,
18.
I'm not smart.
Um, so Ironhide, even with your recent dabble into like believing about like gods and such and actually meeting a god, you're still like,
Well, I don't believe in
this-
them. They're fact. That's a real
Okay.
thing.
You're
Yeah.
you're like, this doesn't sound like anything I've heard of. So
Well, it kind of does,
Malcolm,
actually.
You know of a tree in Faerunian lore. I need to remember what the tree is called.
No.
Oh no.
Is that the one
Um,
from the?
Oh no.
You remember in Faerun that there was lore of a tree called the
Oh,
Gulthias
yeah.
tree.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Sure is.
damn it.
Let's
I
go.
don't know.
You don't know anything about this. That's good.
No.
You get to be surprised.
Okay.
So that is the only thing that you can think of. But other than that, it doesn't ring a bell. Like there's you haven't heard of anything like this here or even back home. Other than it could be the Gulthias tree.
What row?
So as we come into the market, it is busy, bustling, like it is a big market and it is full of people. There's like people standing at carts with apples that look like the apples from
Granola.
Granella. You see like stuff from Janji, like metals and stuff, like spices. Like you're seeing that like lots of everything from other places come here. There is a like not really an amphitheater, but like a stage over on the left hand side, and there is what looks like a preacher up, and he's like getting ready to talk.
What's closer, the preacher going to talk or the spice table?
They are of an equal distance either way, from what you can gather.
I go to the spice table.
Okay. You go to the spice
Afternoon.
table.
How are you?
Howdy.
Hi, nice to meet you. Go ahead, and if you want to grab a bag, I'm gonna need the following things. I need whole mustard seeds, whole allspice berries, whole coriander seeds, red pepper flakes, ground ginger, bay leaves, cinnamon sticks, and whole cloves.
Yeah. He goes about and he sets your bag up.
Do you know anybody in this marketplace who would have cucumbers and potatoes?
I'd be frank about like 3 stalls down that way.
Okay, thanks. Follow-up question. What do you know about this Brotherhood of the Corpse?
Don't
saw they
care.
had
I'm
some-
here to make money.
Good point. I like the way you think, sir. Know anything about those missing people, though?
Don't care. I'm here to make money. I ain't missing,
Alright.
and anybody that came with me ain't missing, so I don't care.
That's good.
What kind of question is that? Do you know anything about these missing people? No, because if you did, they wouldn't be missing.
Clementine,
What?
backseat.
No.
And I go over to Frank.
Oh, shit.
Crazy questions.
Damn. That was some sass from Ironhide.
Well, he's about to get abducted or something.
The merchant or Ironhide?
Ironhide.
I was going to ask the wrong person the wrong question.
Yep.
Is that preacher talking as I start walking to Frank? Or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
You
How
see
much
him,
did you
he's
want
like,
for the spices before I walk away and not pay you?
whatever you need. I assume this is for your incense, or are you
Nope.
buying? No?
Nope.
So you probably would have had to pay him about 25 gold.
That was a
This is what-
I can do
recipe,
that.
friend.
That was certainly a recipe.
That's shake.
All right. Hi, Frank.
Well,
That guy's sitting over here.
howdy.
I like your drawl, sir.
My
Why did I
what?
do this?
The way you pronounce
He appreciates your dulcet tones.
It's not
Oh.
really that
You're dulcet enough.
Pretty
What
appreciative.
can I help you
It feels
with?
really good when people say that to you. Just saying.
I need a pound of potatoes and a pound of cucumbers.
Do you know a pound is not? What are you trying to do? 'Cause
I'm gonna make pickles.
Like a big bag of potatoes from the grocery store. is
Yeah, I'm just need a pound of potatoes.
like, pound of
Yeah, no, I'm making a pound of pickles for myself,
Okay.
and then I'm
I'll
gonna
be
use the pickle
10
brine.
gold.
Okay,
This is the most expensive farmer's market I've ever been to.
it's all organic. It makes sense.
I guess.
I don't know what
It's in
that
a rich
means, but I
neighborhood.
made it all myself.
It's just a fad.
Okay. You know anything about that Brotherhood of the Corpse Tree or whatever?
Oh,
These
no.
guys and I. No.
No.
Missing people? Nothing.
There's people missing?
I know, right? That's what I thought, and then I got hungry.
That's a weird.
That's
correlation.
just
We can talk about that later.
outrageous.
Yep.
I'm going to have to tell Martha about that later.
You should make sure she locks the doors. She doesn't want to go missing.
We always lock the door. I also don't live here, so.
Oh, smart. Well, thanks, Frank.
Goodbye.
That man sounded frightened, Clementine.
No, he didn't.
A little bit.
He sounded surprised. He wasn't like, oh no. He was like, oh, like that was not. What happened?
You start to see the crowd gather around the stage.
Wanna go?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was funny. Wait, let me get my note. Write down some crazy preacher stuff.
Is he wearing any insignia that I see on this pamphlet?
He's wearing it. There is a tree that just has what looks like corpses hanging from it on his shoulder,
Well,
which is
that's not
it's the same
foreboding.
thing on the pamphlet.
Yep.
How welcoming.
Right?
Not creepy at all.
He's just wearing robes, like he doesn't
What color
look.
are
They are a brownish with green trim.
Oh, neat.
Oh, men of the forest.
You got a stick?
Like
No.
rot.
You got a book?
He is accompanied by 2 other people on the stage. You don't see their faces. They're wearing masks that are wooden and go up into like tree tangles.
Okay.
Oh, that's creepy.
One of them is about 8 feet tall, and one of them is like 3.5 feet tall.
That's
But they
confusing.
are sitting behind him, like kneeling,
Do you think
just
it's Malcolm?
being quiet.
I was gonna say, you think it's Malcolm and Duke? So funny. I like that we both went there. I don't think it's them, by the way.
It's
We
just-
just left them.
it's
including
it's
Malcolm.
I don't think
Malcolm and
Malcolm
Luke.
might call it.
Duke might join a cult, but I don't
Yeah.
think Malcolm.
People are just like talking
Like
like
a beer.
they're like, I wonder what he's gonna say this week. I wonder, like, you over here, like, I wonder if it's gonna be as crazy as it was last week, or if it's gonna be
What
the
did he say
same
last week?
thing. I mean, I don't remember. I just listen in case it's actually important, but it's never important. It's just he's just talking and rambling about this tree and flames of vengeance to stop what's going on outside the town and shit like that. Like it doesn't
Not as
make
important.
sense. It doesn't make sense.
But what's going on outside the town really doesn't either. I
It-
understand
No.
that. Yeah.
It's important, yeah, but like he's talking about trying to stop it. Like the group is trying to stop it. I don't know.
He has a group?
They're
Oh.
the Brotherhood of the Corpse Tree.
Oh, okay. I get you now.
It's not creepy at all.
His cult.
You
I
see
said that kind
him,
of loud.
the guy up on the stage touches his throat, and you see him do a symbol and mutter some words on his throat. In a booming voice, he starts talking. Brothers, bring forth your faithless soul to let it shine upon the hanging tree. You will feel the weight lifted as you meet the holy being who dares to give care and love when the others won't, and through death and rebirth, one can ascend true. Nothing from nowhere. He will usher forth a tide of peacefulness and prosperity. We are no one at all. A new age will occur and turn back this nightmare time we are in. Radiate, recognize one silent call. And with the flames of vengeance and the soil of life, we all form the Savior's dark flame. And he goes silent. And the man that you were talking to says, yeah, that's the same thing he said last week.
People join? People go, yes. Take
Some
my
people go,
I
yeah.
start walking up towards him.
Do you ever see him come back?
I mean, I sometimes see them. Sometimes they might leave. I don't know.
I just feel like there's a weird correlation between creepy cults, missing people.
Well, I mean, a lot of the times people are trying to go north to Calbarasha and they get lost in the snowstorm. That's a persistent thing. Like that's been there for years.
I guess the missing people thing doesn't matter then.
I walked up towards the cult leader.
Oh God.
Did we make it to the bar before this crowd formed?
Well, this is at the same time. So this is happening as you guys are in the bar.
Okay.
So he's heading to the stage, and that's where we're going to shift over to the Rusty Dagger.
Okay.
So you see Alejandro standing at the door. Don't cause trouble. Have fun. That's it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk in straight to the bar and buy a beer.
The dwarf behind the counter is like, 2 copper.
Cool. Yeah, I'll put down the 2 copper. I'll put down a silver. Say, hey, what's the word around town?
Well, he takes it, he gives it the little, and puts it in his pocket. What do you want to know?
Any rumors? Anything interesting happening lately?
Well, there's rumors of a cult, rumors of people going missing, but I mean, all I see is a religion and people going missing because they try to go steal magical items and die to probably a terrible storm.
Magical items, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, the College of Kalbarash is up north. They make magical items up there.
That makes sense.
Okay, they do the enchanting in the college.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of a school / production line thing they got going on.
Hey, that is. We should think about that. We should think about that.
Free labor.
Yeah, right.
Started pickling college.
It's a pickle school, yeah.
I will say about the only weird thing is I got this goblin that's coming around all the time, snooping and asking questions about his sister. She went missing. Big whoop. People go missing.
How many people have been missing?
There's tons. People come from all over the world. Try to make a name.
Has anyone else been asking questions? Just this goblin?
He's the one that's been asking about where the people are going specifically, because he says that he tracked his sister to here, and then she just disappeared. Like there's no clues about her, whatever. That's about all I got.
When was the last time you saw him?
He looks at his little wrist abacus. He'll be here in about 5 minutes. He comes here every day at the same time.
Fantastic.
And then you see him go. He shifts his little. Yeah.
Is that beer ready yet?
What are you talking about? It's been in front of you the whole time.
Okay. I'm asking out of character. Is the beer there? The
moment that you put the coin down, like it was like boom.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll turn around and walk away. And I'm going to go around to different tables under the guise of magic tricks and just listen in to conversation to see if I pick up on anything interesting.
Roll me an investigation check.
While he's doing that, I'm throwing 2 copper down to get a beer, and I'm just gonna follow behind Saal and stand behind him like a big drinking idiot.
He gives you a beer.
Am I allowed to double fist?
The rules of the bar were don't be a problem and have fun.
Yeah,
so
right.
Yes.
So 4 copper. Well, I'll give him I don't know, 10 copper, whatever. 2 beers.
So you're quadruple fisting, like you got.
Yeah, that works.
3 in one hand, 2 in one hand.
Sure.
Yep. It just tastes like your average terrible piss beer.
Yeah, it's like Swiller.
Yep.
I got a 9, so I probably don't pick up much.
You get a lot of just like daily chatter, like people getting off like night shift, complaining about work. Your average, oh man, he really busted my balls today, but we got that shipment in on time and got it out, doing good.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So nothing like too out of whack. And true to his word, you see he's slightly tall for a goblin, but he's not hobgoblin sized. He walks in, he's wearing a cowboy hat, but he also has like furs on So like he's still in cold weather gear. And he goes and he starts doing his rounds of asking people things. He does the same thing every day from what you've been told.
Okay. Malcolm, what are you doing? Or yeah, what are you guys doing?
Oh, Malcolm would have gone over to the closest fireplace, like the biggest fireplace area that had like chairs near it, and he would have been like shimmying off like the 4 layers of jackets he has, just to like just to sit next to the fire. So if there's people near the fire, he's talking to those people.
There's lots of like old timers like sitting there like having a pipe, just living the old man life. With
I will join them.
stuff.
I will join them in a pipe.
So I will say you probably have tobacco from Faerun, which is exotic to them. They've never smelt it. So like when you take a couple puffs, like they're like, that smells delicious.
I'll give them all a little.
You make their day.
I'll give them a taste and see, and then ask them, and then I'll see if they know of anything going on in town.
Okay. So through using your tobacco, you have buttered these old men up. And they talk about the Brotherhood of the Corpse Tree, which they say they've been here for several years, but they haven't like been making waves or anything until like the past couple of like, they say probably about like 5 or 6 months. Like there's been, they say there wasn't really that big of an increase in the missing persons posters going up, because like as most people have said, like there are people coming from all around the world that are actually trying to like go steal magic items. Like it's a legitimate thing that people are trying to do. What is happening? So they can't really say those two coincide with each other, but they can't also deny that they like that there could be a link. They don't know, but they have said that the Brotherhood of the Corpse Tree has like been more actively recruiting the past like 6 or 7 months.
Okay, they've just been more active.
Yes. Before that, like there would be people that would come in like and get supplies every week or so, but for the most part they stayed in their the cathedral that lies slightly northwest of the town.
I'll hand one of the old timers a couple copper pieces and grab like some of their tobacco to like replenish what I gave out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't take the money. They just,
you know what I mean.
Share.
Like
yeah, sharesies. No, they.
And I relax and drink a beer with the old timers.
So you then have like
stay warm,
a good relaxing fireside, pipe and chat and a pint.
Yep.
Back over to Sal.
Yeah, so I think I'll let him get through the first couple of people just to make sure it's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna walk up behind him, put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Hey, friend." I'm gonna cast Friends on him, which is a cantrip. For the duration, I have advantage on all charisma checks on him, as long as he isn't hostile towards me.
Does he have to make a saving throw first?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Once it ends, he realizes that I use magic to influence his mood and becomes hostile towards you, which may result in violence or in a different or the creature may seek retribution in other ways at DM's discretion.
How long does it last?
It's
1 minute.
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's
So-
go.
Yeah,
He's gonna be
friends,
quick.
You put your shoulder on your hand on his shoulder, and you do that, and then in the next second you feel something metal touching you right here, and you see he has a ring that was bright as it came up, and it went dull.
Yeah.
He's like, the next time you try to cast something on me, partner, I will blow your fucking head off.
Oh, all right. Let's put that down.
If you want to talk,
I think we really
just
can be
talk.
friends.
I'm going to reach like over top of Sal and hand him 2 beers.
now see,
And I
that's the
hand
appropriate
one of
way
those
to ask.
to, oh, you
have
hand.
questions.
Yeah, I hand
Him
both of them
beers.
to the goblin.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
And he does the pistol flare of like turning it around and putting it back in his pocket. If you want to talk to someone, just ask.
That's yours.
Well, then let's chat.
Over at my booth, they keep it nice and warm for me. It's over by the fire.
Yeah. Let's
So
go.
he takes you over to that booth, and you notice that it is by the fire, but it's on the other side of the fire, basically away from people, to keep him from bothering people because he's been here for so long. But you go by Malcom, you see him, he's just like, yeah, it's nice.
My feet are up. Yep.
Yep. And he says, I'm Cassidy. Who are you? Duke.
I'm an interested party.
He takes his hat off. Now, see, where I'm from, if I don't know your name, I don't do business with you.
That's Sal.
Then we have no business. God damn you.
Well, hello, Sal.
Now I have to kill him.
Near him.
Okay. We're gonna cut back to Ironhide as he's approaching the stage.
Hello.
Hello, fellow brother. What can I do for you?
What were you talking with all that gobbledygook?
Oh, I was preaching of my lord who wants to stop.
What's her name?
Her name?
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
her name.
I worship a tree.
Which?
He has no agenda.
What tree?
The corpse tree.
It doesn't have like a restaurant or anything attached to it?
Are you mocking my religion, sir?
No, I'm not. I've been attacked by a tree that had a restaurant. And they were controlled by witches. They were controlled witches. I don't know. Quite frankly, sir, this whole thing frightened me, and that's why I was very intrigued. So I didn't know if you were being controlled by a tree.
We mean no harm to the people here. They've done nothing but provide us with provisions and shelter.
Okay. So, what's your game? Like, are you like
fight the evil that's here? Did
What
you not
evil?
listen to my words? The
you
man
said
who
a lot of things.
The man who started a war against the entire realm.
Yep. That guy.
Yep, that's what we want to stop.
And how do you propose about bringing that on?
Train people to fight him. With the
I don't know,
power
Miss.
granted by the corpse tree.
What's up
Did
with
you
this
not
corpse tree then?
understand anything that I just said?
No, like
I
seriously. man,
literally
you were
just
talking-
explained all of that with what I said.
No, I didn't. So is this corpse tree like a person or is it like an actual tree?
It's a tree.
Like in town?
No.
Oh,
Do you see a tree anywhere in town?
one over there.
That's a
It's more
sapling.
like-
That's somebody
it's more
selling
like a
that.
bush.
Sorry, hang on. Wait. Why did you walk over here? What are you doing to this poor guy?
Oh, well, I didn't know if he was behind like people getting missing. I didn't know what his game was. So,
I wish people would stop accusing us of that.
you know, you don't put your pamphlets next to missing people posters. You know.
What's a corpse tree?
Yeah, that was my next question. Why does it look so macabre?
Is it like there only one, or are there multiple corpse trees? Is there a corpse tree
we
for
know
each
of
region?
one. We haven't found
Where?
any more if any more exist. I cannot tell you that. You do not wear our cloth.
So we'd have to join your religion to find out where the tree is.
I believe we
Eventually,
maybe-
you would find out where it is after you actually proved yourself worthy of being in its presence.
That sounds about right.
So
That's what, like level 15.
I don't
We
know
can just
what you
tail him.
mean.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say this there. Father?
Padre.
Yeah, father.
Yeah.
Brother. I would accept brother.
Okay. What's your name?
I am Brother Davy.
All right, Davey. So we have like minds, and I don't like that dickhead. Yeah, he kind of destroyed a lot just to prove a point to some of me and my friends.
He has daddy issues too.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was kind of given. So, I don't know if I'm like the person you should be talking to.
You're definitely not, but neither am I.
Yeah.
The person who should be talking about this stuff is
You guys want to go get a drink?
I don't think they want to get a drink.
But Malcolm's there, and then we can like.
What are you
Malcolm's smart.
trying to explain to this guy? What is
We
the
don't
point of
like.
this
We don't like.
conversation?
What's his face?
So you're trying to team up with a
Crazy people.
group of religious zealots.
I'm a
No
religious zealot.
offense.
I mean,
To
I guess none taken.
I mean, I didn't. Yeah.
Baby, like until like 3 days ago, I didn't believe the afterlife existed, and then I met a god. So you know, shit changes.
Hey, welcome in, Raiders.
Hi everybody, nice to
Welcome,
meet you.
welcome.
There's a lot more people. You got a nice crowd, sir. So like, I'm not really the person who would be like trying to talk about this stuff. So I kind of want you to talk to Malcolm.
Yeah, but what? Malcolm's gonna be like, "Why did you bring this priest to me? I don't care."
Yeah, well, I'm not the captain.
Right,
That's
but
why.
so what is your goal? You're trying to make an alliance with this group of
Crazy people.
people.
Yeah.
Is it just men or are there women too?
So there's a tall guy
Uh,
with a mask.
The
Could be a woman.
really tall one
Sexist.
looks very masculine. The
Okay.
shorter
Well,
one
you
is
know what?
more feminine.
Still sexist. I'm just saying. You never know.
We do
I
not.
mean, guys is just a colloquial term.
I
I use that right?
I guess. I
Uh-huh.
don't know. I'm not very
Right.
smart.
any talking about forming alliance would have to be done through Priestess Delacourt.
So
I am not allowed
No.
to.
Women.
I'm here to say the word and hopefully bring some brothers in or sisters.
we're kind of, me and him are kind of alike. I get it now. Like he's just talking, I'm just not talking.
I gotta
get
tell
it.
you,
I
I've
get it.
literally no, because he has a purpose.
I have a purpose.
I've literally never heard you try to get anyone to join a religion. This is what this gentleman is doing.
Well,
what
I
you're
have a-
doing
I have a
is
religion.
just talking. Yeah, I know you have a religion now, but I've never heard you go. Have you heard of this thing that I was there for, but I forgot her name already because I don't care.
Would you like me to
Uh,
send message to the High Priestess that you will be coming to have a conversation with her?
Yes,
Where's that?
probably at
At
the
the-
Corpse Street.
At the monastery.
There,
He
you guys
said
have a monastery too?
You have to be at least level 15 to see the corpse tree.
Question
The-
for you, sir, Brother Davy. Do you happen to have any incense at this monastery?
I
Not for
mean,
sale.
I assume we would have to, yes.
Oh, nice.
We
Do you guys?
we do
Yeah.
have ceremonies and
Right, but it's not for
everything.
sale, right? I mean, do you have a gift shop?
oh
I
no.
don't know. See, it's not for sale. You can't get it.
That's
You
what I
know
was going to donate.
but you must have to procure a large amount of incense. So where would one go to get?
Incense.
And he just points across the court to like one of the stalls. That man usually has a month's supply for us, so probably more than enough for you.
Perfect.
Yeah, we did a thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did.
All right, and then we're not. We need to talk to the rest of them and see what they want to do with this group. Because I can tell you right now, I'm like 98% sure Malcolm's gonna go. That's dumb.
Are any of you a mailman?
Are you made of wind?
Or
No.
elemental.
Okay, we're good.
Sorry, wind.
We should
No.
be fine.
I just have a feeling. I have a feeling.
I will send message
What it
that
is?
to be expecting you at some point.
Awesome. Great. Now we've got a commitment. I'm
Yes, we
really
do.
happy about that.
He looks over his shoulder, says, Sister Raffine, and the shorter of the two walks up. He pulls out a piece of parchment. He says, who may I say will be asking for the audience with the High Priestess?
The Guardians of Garaxia.
The
TM.
Guardians, he writes down, the Guardians of Garaxia will be stopping by at some point to have an audience with you about a possible alliance. And he shows it to you to make sure that like no funny business whatsoever. And he rolls it and he stamps it with wax and hands it to the small person that you know as Rafine. And
Nice to meet you, sister.
she just disappears in front of your eyes. Like just
Cool.
gone.
Now I have a question. Did she just run really fast? Because I know something about that. So
think
You
she
are unable
teleported.
to discern what happened. She was there and you were looking right at her and she was gone.
wow, like magic.
So,
Go get your incense.
yeah. And then I got to go over and
Hey,
get.
thanks for humoring us, sir. Sorry if we were offensive. We don't understand
Oh, no.
general social
Even if you
rules.
were trying to be offensive, I'm very tolerant.
I gotta tell you, I'm never trying to be offensive. I just am.
Was I offensive?
Well, it's not that you're offensive. You're just
Me.
yeah.
Not
Without trying to sound mean or offensive myself, bullheaded in your talking.
I mean, look at his head.
That's
I mean,
why I
that's-
said
that's
not to
where
be
I-
mean or offensive.
It's kind of on the nose, and I point to my nose.
And a bullhead.
Like, that's how I
His
talk.
head is a bullhead.
Yeah, like
That was just literal. I don't think that was offensive at all. You
I
just
didn't
pointed
know.
out that you have a head that looks like
Yeah.
a bull, which is true.
well, it was a pleasure meeting you, brother Davey. I'm gonna go buy some incense and then maybe a beer, and let the Guardians know that we'll be stopping by.
Like any religious person.
But
Incense, then beer.
Awkward.
I'm not awkward. What are you talking about?
This whole situation has been a little
Like,
awkward.
I
yeah.
feel weird.
That's it happens. I'm sorry. Not really, but I am.
What did you say again? On the nose?
On the nose. Yep.
Yeah.
As it were.
We cut back to the booth in the bar. All right. Duke, Sal, what did you need to talk to me about?
What do you know about these missing people?
I know that they've ramped up over the past couple of months, starting in other towns. All the trails lead here, and they go cold. No pun intended.
It was your sister that went missing?
My sister, yep. That's why I'm here. But it all
What was your last contact with her?
over in First Aristi, where we live. She was on her way
Why
to
did she
work.
come here?
I don't know. That's why I'm here. Because I don't know why she would leave. She had everything she needed.
Did she have any? Were there any signs leading up to it? Was she doing anything strange?
Nope. She went to work at the market, selling grain and stuff from the family farm. Then these corpse people came in, started doing
That
their
would be a lead.
talking.
Yeah, that's a lead.
That's where I came here, but everyone I try to question here, just nothing comes from it. So I can't figure it out.
Okay.
And I
So
haven't
what-
tried
They
to
showed up
push
in
it.
your town?
So they're showing up everywhere.
Huh.
Because before I came here, I went other places. Lots of the same stuff happened. I'm seeing corpse trees, signias everywhere.
Have you managed to find out anything about these people?
Just that they've existed for a long time, but they ain't been very, I guess it would be vocal. They've been pretty quiet, mellow.
Why would they show up now? Any ideas?
This is where I'm at.
Where's this tree they worship?
I don't know that either.
All right.
But seems awfully coincidental that war happens and then this happens, and I got hunches, but I can't pin them together.
Yeah, I'd say yeah, maybe don't push it too far.
I guess. But I really would like to find my sister and to go home.
I'll see what I can do to help, friend. And I put down my beer and I'm starting to walk out the door. I'll kind of wave at Malcolm just to let him know I'm walking out.
So you're leaving.
Yeah.
To Duke, are you still in the stall? I assume you're probably still drinking. He's like,
yeah.
Your friend is very unaware that I'm not the type to just sit around and do nothing, unfortunately.
So what do you want to do?
I want to find my sister. I will do whatever it takes to find my sister.
I mean, we usually get wrapped up in some pretty stupid shit, so
Stupid's my middle name.
there's a good chance.
It's actually my middle name. My parents were kind of a little old school.
What's your last name?
I don't want to talk about it.
Cassidy's stupid. I don't want to talk about it. All right.
No, but yeah, we'll go with that. That works.
All right. So we have like no real, you don't really know anything about these people, right? Just that they're being shady and there's people disappearing.
I know that they're very good at being talkative and people listen.
Yeah.
Lots of people who don't have direction, sometimes they think it's going to give them direction. It don't really give them direction. It's fast talk.
The worst.
Me, I like my guns, my horse. There's a little show pony back home. I talk to him all the time. He don't listen, but I talk to him. That's about all I got.
Ponies.
You love show ponies?
I don't have any show ponies.
You have to come to First Aristi.
I think I'd
I
break
got
a
plenty of show
pony's back.
ponies. Are we talking about the same kind of show ponies there, buddy?
Maybe. Anyhow.
Well, now I need you to be more. We're talking about horses, right?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Thanks for being 18 plus.
That's a fade to black right there.
Yeah, but he's like, I think he was talking about ponies.
Yeah. It looks like the size of a pony.
Hang on now.
You see?
What?
See? This is where we're getting to that grade. Can we just fade to black and stop
Yeah,
going
we
back to
fade-
gray
we
area?
fade-
Fade to black.
All right.
Read between the lines. It's in the margins.
Cassidy and
folks.
Duke, go on to discuss show ponies. Ponies aren't that big, guys.
They're pretty though.
It depends on the breed.
They are pretty.
Pretty.
All right.
Yeah, pretty.
Duke's tapping out.
Are you leaving or are you just?
No, I'm just hanging out
Okay.
with this guy drinking beer.
Malcolm, you have seen Saal leave, and you see Duke sitting there with a person you don't know, having a decently long conversation.
You know, Francois, I like the cut of your jib. The way you talk, you just really know how to tell someone a story. I could sit here all day.
Well, thank you, Sonny.
My friend just left, but my other friend's sitting there drinking. I think I'm just gonna chill for a little bit.
All right,
For
it's
some
about
reason,
nap time for me.
For some reason, I feel like you're gonna like meet the rest of my friends any minute. Okay, Francois, I'll see you later.
And like he's just wrapped up in like a blanket with a nice like grandpa sweater on, and he's just asleep by the fire. So Sal's leaving, and then you see Ironhide and Clementine coming towards you.
Hey, buddy.
You've purchased your incense. Mark off your 275 gold.
Way 275.
Yep.
Mark up,
Let's mark
bitch.
it, baby.
I like how Vandal's just like, we're skipping the fucking haggling step. I know this is going to take way too long.
It sure was.
No, we also wanted to skip it. We were just like,
We did.
Let's go.
Hey, Saal.
Man, we met a cult guy. We met a corpse tree cult guy.
Oh, what'd you find out about those guys?
Nothing.
We have a meeting with them later.
Sure do.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Pretty harmless.
Danger's my middle
Although you
name.
have to get to like level 15 to see the tree.
They
No one
definitely have
said
something to
anything
do.
about level 15.
Yeah, I've heard about that. You have to have like a certain number of thetans or something.
Yeah, something like
but-
that. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for understanding what I was talking about.
Christ.
But
You want mustard seeds?
so
You just
these
eating
guys
mustard
definitely.
seeds? Oh,
Can I have one?
Yeah.
So these guys definitely have something to do with the people going missing around town.
Oh, absolutely.
They said they didn't though. I don't know.
They also
Oh,
say they have some.
well,
Hold on. So they also say they want to take care of this asshole guy too. So that's why I kind of want to meet him.
Right. They said that they're trying to gather people to train them to fight Kresic. Like that's what they want to do. They want to. That's what what's his face brother Davey told us.
Yep.
Yeah, but they're abducting people?
No,
Not really. They're just kind of
they're
saying,
just
"Hey, this is what we
recruiting
got to offer."
them. Apparently, they're recruiting them.
Remember
but
what the king did for us?
I don't trust the cult. I'm just saying. It still seems sketchy to me.
It's literally what the king
And
did.
he was
for
like,
us.
he's like, a tree tells us what to do, and we don't have good experiences with trees telling
Not at
people
all.
to do things. So
yeah, right.
Damn right.
I was
That's
thinking.
why I was suspicious to start.
Well, so we have a meeting with Priestess Delacourt.
Mm-hmm.
He's just
We felt like we shouldn't go just the two of us. That we should probably all go
Yeah.
together.
Well, I said the Guardians of Garaxia would be
for sure
attending.
should
Well, I
all
feel
be
like we
there.
would. I mean, I'm not. I don't want to say that I'm impressionable, but I don't think I think I probably would join a cult too, to be honest with you. So I could be convinced. I don't know.
Sal,
I guess I don't know. Let's hear them out and see what they have to say about it. But I mean, I just talked to a rather armed goblin who was
Rather armed.
What do you mean by
whose
armed?
sister was
Heavens.
missing, and
You mean
he
arms.
believes that they abducted her.
So he thinks this cult abducted his sister. Maybe his sister just doesn't like him. What do you think of that?
Apparently, they've been popping up all over the world lately, just since the war started.
This cult all over the world. Is that what you just said?
That was my understanding. Is that correct, Vandal?
you can nod.
Yeah, just
said-
no. Okay.
You said
yeah,
they have
that's fine.
existed prior to that, but they've just been ramping up.
Well,
recruiting.
you said that they were popping up all over the place. So
Yes,
that's-
they are popping up,
Could you
but they
clarify-
have existed.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
okay.
no, I'm
Got it.
just they're
Yes.
just showing up. They're showing up
So-
all over the place now
They
and looking
existed.
for people.
Right. They existed
Right.
before, but now they're like more active. That's what it sounds like. More active in recruiting, at least. But again,
Right,
that
yeah.
is easily explained by wanting to create an army to fight Kresic, in my opinion.
Sure.
But-
That's why I say we hear him out. But I mean, this
a tree.
this guy's pretty convinced, and I mean, right now
should bring him.
he has more evidence than we do. So
Wait a second.
We should bring him.
Hang on. Rewind. Like super rewind back to.
No. it's kind of a
We should
jerk.
bring him.
I wanted to
You're
be,
kinda
I
jerk.
wanted to be friends with him, and he just, he put a knife to my throat.
It was not a knife. It was a gun.
I was
His
gonna say
gun,
it was
he put a
definitely
gun knife to my throat.
Brought a
Um,
gun to a knife fight.
We should bring him.
a gun knife.
I really
I
don't
don't
think
want to
that's a
bring
good
him.
idea.
He
Why-
sounds like someone I
Yeah.
wouldn't like, so no, I'm good.
I don't want to spend time with that person.
Yeah, Sal doesn't like him. He's not coming.
Well, see, here's the thing. If things go sour,
Duke
That
is
needs to
making
bring
like
another
best
body
friends
with
with
us.
them right now.
Sure. You can go with them. I'm not going with.
It's more important to have Sal there than it is Goblin
man with a gun?
Goblin gun man. We don't even know his name. You're like, yeah, I choose
Right.
this stranger over my friend.
I
What's
have a
wrong with you?
gun and I start waving my gun around.
Don't do that.
I just
That goes
Is
off.
that facetious talk? Or are you actually doing that?
yes, I'm actually waving my gun around. Like I have a gun.
Me too. I got two of them right here.
You okay? Arm guns.
Yeah.
Waving your gun around. Two guards approach you. Like, sir, is there a reason you're waving a firearm around?
He's
I
practicing
was
his
just
one-act
showing
play.
them I had it. It's,
All right, well-
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's not fine. That's
Sal, you should probably put that away.
not
Sal's
okay.
having a bad day.
I holster and I'm like, it's my God given.
Oh,
Don't you have anything better to do?
it's his right to bear guns.
We did have something better to do until you waved a weapon around.
And
In a
Okay,
crowded
you can
city
go
street.
back to that. I've holstered my weapon. You can go back to that now.
One leaves, and then one's like,
Oh,
and he walks. The one that
Come
didn't talk. He's
finger-eyed you. That's right.
he just can he like looks
Keep
at you,
walking, friend.
and then he just continues walking.
Sal just trying to get arrested. Oh, he's had it. He's had enough.
I'm over this
so-
bullshit.
Right. No. So okay, so we're gonna go do this weird meeting. I guess we should tell everyone else about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a specific time. They just like brought a note. We're gonna meet you at some point.
Mhm.
To discuss a possible alliance, I believe is what the words were.
Yeah, that was the words.
Hear him out.
Or murder him.
I mean,
Whichever comes first.
No, I mean, there'd be the latter of the two.
but I wanted to say something because remember they said it was a corpse tree. Didn't creepy tree have a bunch of corpses hanging from it?
Mhm.
Flanagan or whatever.
Yeah.
That wasn't the
Flanagan?
name.
Yeah, that's right. It did. Yeah.
Sure did.
But it did. It had a bunch of like hanging corpses.
Mm-hmm.
Did that look similar to their weird insignia, or was it?
So
It was
Dunnigan was the way he appeared to you when you fought him. He was hanging from his branches embedded in the roof, and he was using his roots to fight you. And the corpses were hanging off of the roots. The symbols that you see on the corpse tree, like followers, is they're hanging from the branches rather than the roots.
Right, but I
So,
mean, if you put
opposite.
it upside down, it looks the same.
Hey, you put it upside down.
Sorry. All right, so okay, it's fine. I'm suspicious though. I don't trust a tree that has corpses in it.
I honestly just, I don't.
Frankly, I don't trust anything that has corpses in it.
Yeah. Sal, you got a jar?
Especially not funeral homes.
Jar?
Yep. Big one.
No, I don't think I do.
Yeah.
You need a jar. Oh.
Pickles.
He got stuff to make pickles, but also got potatoes.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if he's trying to pickle potatoes, and I feel like because
I'm not gonna-
potatoes are so starchy that that's a really bad idea.
No, the idea is
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
make
that that
pickles
would work.
because I want pickles. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the brine from the pickles to soak the potatoes in them, and then I'm gonna fry the potatoes and make French fries. But
Really sour French fries?
they're gonna taste like pickles. Yeah, pickle fries.
Pickle fries. Oh my god, that's so smart.
Thank you.
Pickle fries. Did we just invent pickle fries in this world?
I just did.
You guys are the
I think
worst.
Invented pickle fries in real life too. You heard it here.
This is why I was
The
upset when
mighty
Steve
pickle
talked about that.
empire.
Mhm.
That sounds amazing, actually.
Which doesn't
Yeah,
even
you
have a
just-
fucking cart yet.
Not here.
Oh, has he updated in our regular business meetings? Does he have a cart running?
He's not been contacting you, but you gave him like control of that until you come back.
You know what's gonna piss me off is if during that big attack the pickle cart got smashed. Could you imagine?
Really,
Thanks
That
for
would be the ultimate
idea.
vengeance, right?
I
That
was
would
like,
be
don't
the
fucking
ultimate
give him
vengeance.
ideas.
he should have invested
Sorry.
in security.
Good thing it was insured. It was insured, right? No.
What's insurance? Malcolm, Duke, and Cassidy are still in the bar.
I was gonna
Iron-
say,
Ironhide, Clementine, and Saal have walked into each other after Saal has left the bar. And you have conversed. What are you three doing now?
I'm
Going
gonna
to the
go
bar.
into the bar,
We should probably.
and I
go
was
get them.
gonna exactly.
I feel like,
Exactly what I was gonna do.
At this point, we're on such good terms that I'm calling him McCree.
I don't get that, partner, but okay, if that's what you would like to call me.
Hello, alehouse person whose name I don't know.
What did you just say?
The bartender,
Oh,
alehouse person.
it's a wheelhouse. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
thought you said wheelhouse, too.
My name's
Roadhouse.
Raymond.
Hi, Raymond.
Raymond.
I need a jar about yay big, and I need to put beer in it. But I need to put things in it
Are
before
you
you
asking
put beer in
for
it.
to-go service?
Yes.
So you want a pony keg?
Yes.
100 gold.
I can do that.
More pony talk.
No, I was gonna say, why are we talking about pony?
It's an actual thing.
Stop
Do you
it.
have an empty one that you could perhaps fill after I put in my ingredients?
Yes. He
Okay.
pops the cork and lifts it up, and you see him chug the whole pony keg.
Sir, sir,
Chug,
sir,
chug,
sir,
chug,
you really be
chug,
breaking down the
chug.
top. Okay.
Everybody's
Chug.
turning in there. Chug, chug, chug.
Yeah.
The old man sitting with you, Malcolm, is like, "Huh, huh, yeah." He does this
Sleeping?
every once in a while. It's a great feat. Because he somehow isn't drunk afterwards.
That is a great feat.
I just got a
He's a
silver
dwarf.
token in his pocket.
Probably.
That's true.
He puts the barrel down empty. There you go.
That was impressive.
As like your mid-sentence, he's just huge belch just deafens the whole bar.
I give him a gold. I don't have a medal, but that's a gold medal burp right there.
Whew.
Wasn't a platinum medal burp.
No, I don't have any of them either.
So-
Oh, okay.
Mr. Moneybags over here just throwing
Yeah,
around gold.
just straight up. Hey, I need 250 gold for incense.
Yeah,
Money.
I know. You don't have to tell me. I'm sitting here regretting my choices, trying to be
So I'm just
supportive,
like
and then what does it
the
get me?
Arthur, like fist clench.
Pickles.
Wow.
He hands you the empty keg.
I put in all of my dry ingredients. I then put in my cucumbers,
Nope.
and I look.
Supposed to make a brine first. What are you doing?
No, because I'm gonna put the beer in there.
Making beer pickle. You know, this is not going to go how you want it to go because it's not. There's no. Where's the acid? Where's the acidity? Like, what do you? You can't pickle.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's why I have vinegar in my bag. I don't
You're
need.
gonna
Yeah,
mix
but
vinegar
the-
with beer? I don't think this is
That's-
gonna work.
If you use a hoppy beer, it's got a natural bite to it. It'll be fine. Trust me.
He watches you put all the ingredients in.
Disagree.
Are you trying to pickle something there, bud?
Supposed to make a like when you make a brine though, you're supposed to heat it. Like you understand how that works, right? You
You're ruining all that is pickling.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do this.
All right, well, it's
I
not
can
like
tell.
that. You need a pot. You need a measuring glass.
I
Don't
don't
we have a
the-
recipe?
Water.
You have
You
someone
need
making
salt.
recipes for you.
You need vinegar.
Oh, we have someone making recipes.
Yeah. Who's also working on your carts.
Yeah. Listen, I don't really pay attention to the ops side of things.
I just read that. Sorry. Like heard it though when I read it. I was like, yes.
I'm mad now.
no,
Okay.
But
that made me
also
laugh.
happy.
You gotta.
So the pickling
And I don't-
conversation is happening at the whatever.
Hang on, he's dying. Hang on.
So before I put in the cucumbers, I just kind of keep those in my bag, and I just tell them to fill it with beer, pickle beer.
You're gonna ruin all your spices.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, it's great. You spent how much? You spent like 25. No, didn't you spend like 100 gold on those spices?
No,
Something insane.
no.
Sir, you are performing a travesty to pickling. I can't allow it.
I no longer care
Allow
about
it.
these pickles.
Right?
Then can I have the keg of beer then?
You
Yeah,
already drank the keg of beer.
he
didn't you?
takes that one with the spices and gives you the keg of beer and 10 gold back.
Okay.
This was just a
Do you have any pickled eggs?
travesty from start to finish.
No. The shipment
No?
hasn't come in.
Go find Malcolm. I'm walking away from this fire. This dumpster fire.
The fire's over
Good.
that way, actually.
Should they have pickle eggs?
Well, there's this neat pickle company that is just starting up that has pickles exporting to other places.
Shut up.
Pickles, pickles, pickles.
No?
Pickle punchers.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So he's just referring to our pickled egg.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
But they haven't been delivered.
Wait. We're pickling more than cucumbers now? Hold the phone, all right? I didn't know about that.
You
But we need you pickle more than just.
you
Yeah.
left
I
Newton
know.
in charge of recipes.
I gotta
There's
tell you,
basic stuff
I
and all
love-
kinds of weird stuff.
You can
dilly
pickle it.
beans, like
Can't wait for the
pickled green beans.
I was
That
like-
is delicious.
can't wait for the pickled brain soup.
Don't forget the hogmaw either,
That's his personal.
Ugh.
or the pig's feet,
No, I don't want any of that.
or cabbage. Pickled cabbage is kind of gross too.
Clementine,
No,
you
okay.
found
Picklebacks.
Malcolm over sitting by the fire looking like a little old man, like all bundled with his jackets and his he's got a neatly
hell?
little knitted blanket that he's just
You aged 50 years when I left you? What happened?
It's cold out there.
And it's not that cold. It's not cold in here. Why are you all bundled up in here? You
Oh,
hiding?
Nice and,
What's going on?
just nice and warm by the fire, like relaxing. It's,
You look like you're gonna fall asleep right now.
yeah,
You want me
you're
to go
right.
get you a checkered blanket to wear on your lap?
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty warm.
Who's
I
your
need it.
friend?
This is my friend Clementine. This is Francois.
I literally didn't even see him. You just scared the shit out of me.
Because
when
he
you did
was
that.
he's in another chair looking just like Malcolm. Like
Exactly. He's like slouched down. I had no idea he was there. Yeah. Why is that pile of blankets talking? Oh, it's a person. Got it. Hi.
Hi.
Malcolm, we did a thing and I think you're gonna be mad about it.
I mean, you're probably right.
So we went to the farmer's market. I don't know if that's what it was, but that's what I'm calling it because it was very expensive.
It's essentially a farmer's market.
And all right, I was right. Said-
Permanently every
the
day.
disembodied voice said it. I heard it. So we were there, and there was this weird priest guy talking about like corpse trees and radiance and him. He said he and him a lot.
Are you talking about the Gothias tree?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. Sure. And so basically, he was like, we're trying to gather an army so we can fight the evil outside this town, which was, I believe he was referring to Kresic.
Were we that evil?
No. When did you get here?
I have.
And so basically, long story short, we have a meeting with their priestess.
We have an audience with a cult
at some point to see if perhaps we could make an alliance with them.
Mm-hmm. Or murder them.
So you want to align with a cult that are probably stealing the people?
Wait a minute, you got an audience with them?
Sure do, mystery voice that I've never heard of. Hi, I'm Ironhide. Nice to meet you.
Blankets. No kidding.
Name's Cassidy.
Hi, Cassidy. Hey, Duke.
Oh, what the hell? Why is
you're the it's that guy.
I'm trying to relax.
Well, I don't know why you're trying to relax. We're trying to go do shit. I have no idea where this is coming from. This isn't like you at all. What's happening?
This town.
It is this town.
I mean,
in the air.
It's pretty warm right here, and Francois has been a pretty good conversation guy. So,
well,
this guy's got some immaculate tobacco.
Okay, first of all, you just said something about a good conversation. I walked up, everybody was totally silent. So I disagree. No,
it was nap time.
Best kind of conversation.
But we had a whole.
I see how it is.
You just showed up. It's been like 30 minutes since you've been like walking around town. Like.
Okay, well, that wasn't my decision. Okay.
Yeah, so I had a 30-minute conversation with Francois, and then we had nap time. It's like
you guys should. Yes.
That's pretty damn good, right?
Yeah, and then everyone started cheering. I was trying to fall asleep, but then everyone started cheering for the guy chugging the beer.
That was pretty impressive.
Also, you took a nap in a bar. That's pretty sad, guys.
I feel as though the older gentleman take
the spot you're in right now is like, think of like a hunter's lodge. Like it's full of furs and stuff. Like this part is comfortable.
Pretty sure Saal like slept in like multiple bars in his lifetime.
Oh yeah, it was sad then too.
Wasn't any less sad.
I recognize it.
He's like, it happened. Move on. So yeah, we got to go do that, and I don't think any of us should do it alone. Yeah, also, I'm not sure if this guy should come with us.
Did you make friends with him?
He pretty much immediately threatened to shoot Saal, so I mean, like, he's probably all right.
Checks out.
I like that.
I disagree. Saal is our friend. I don't want him to get shot.
What'd you do, Saal?
He tried to cast a spell on me.
That's true. He did try to cast
a spell. It was a cantrip, okay? It's barely a spell.
He tried to do something to my brain, and I don't like
cantrip. So a cantrip is
so you don't fall.
No.
Oh, sorry.
A cantrip is like Malcom can make light.
It's a baby spell.
Let me show you. Hold on, and then I swing out all the windows.
Thaumaturgy?
Yep. And I slam them.
When they all open, like light comes in, and like some people are like, ugh. And then like a bunch of people are like, ah. And then when they slam, they're all like, ah. So they're actually really receptive. Everyone's having
I don't understand the clientele here. I'm confused by this place.
Yeah, is everyone just like excited about this stuff?
It seems like this is a place that everybody
Some
knows
people
your name.
like sunlight. Some people hate
is there
it.
like a mass charm?
What's in the beer?
Not enough alcohol.
What's in the box?
Anyways, we got to go to this meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Does Francois get up and cheer when the windows open and close? Because he jumped up when the guy was chugging.
He does not. He actually, like, when the windows open, he like pulls the blanket up a little more. He's like, that's chilly.
Oh, sorry, Francois.
That wasn't nice.
Okay,
No,
never
it's
mind
not
then.
magic.
Malcolm's gonna recruit Francois for our ship. They're just gonna be like little old men together.
We'll have him just
Malcolm's
chill.
not that old, right?
I'm gonna
You're
have
not
him
that old.
Malcolm's like 120, isn't he?
Yeah, but is it?
I'm older than 120.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
what are
like
you?
middle aged.
Old
I'm
as shit.
middle aged. I would be like 45 if I was a human.
I was gonna say he's not old.
He ain't young.
I mean, he's
I ain't
older than
young.
us. He's older than me, at least. I shouldn't speak for everyone. I'm sorry.
He is the designated crotchety old man of the group.
I mean, that's true. He hates the wind, like most old people.
Yeah, the windows open and the old men all cover up. Yeah.
Now I get
It's
it.
amazing.
Old man shakes fist at cloud.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's incredible.
I see that little face.
Um,
Playing with a cord on the floor.
It's just in the
So-
corner of the.
But you can't see it on the stream. You can just see it in the
No.
chat.
Yeah, the audience can't see it.
That's sad. It's pretty amazing.
Such a little jerk.
You
So,
have all this information. So Cassidy seems interested, and Duke has vouched for him. However, it is your choice what you're doing.
why do you want to go find these poor people?
My
Yeah.
sister went missing, and I'm pretty sure it's because of them.
Why though? Hi, I'm Clementine. Sorry, I just screamed a question at you.
Name's
You should have
Cassidy,
said.
ma'am, and he just tips his hat and bows.
Okay,
What's the point of the bow if you're gonna tip your cap?
he's extra polite.
Medical board.
I start putting on all my layers.
I say we bring him. Just don't do anything stupid unless we do something stupid. Fair.
Wait, don't do
Stupid
anything.
is my middle
somebody
name.
to get in the way.
Don't do anything stupid until we do something stupid.
I don't trust him not to do that. He's got a lot of skin in the game.
Al, we
Not to this meeting, at least.
don't trust anybody really.
Can I take you back in time to a moment where someone did something stupid? There was
Cassidy,
this room.
just promise not to press any
With some
buttons.
candles.
Look, if there's some buttons. Look, if we do it ourselves, it's one thing, but
No,
to have
yeah, no.
an
An outsider. You don't
NPC,
want it to be an outsider to start shit. I understand.
not a person I care about. That
Oh, that's what
NPC.
NPC
You,
means.
you care about us, Sal? That's like the nicest thing you've ever said about us.
That's true.
And my feelings
Cares?
aren't hurt that you don't
You
care
spend
about
a
me.
lot
I
of
don't know you,
time-
so
clearly,
I care about you.
Did you guys not understand who Saal is as a person?
thanks,
feel like
Duke.
you
I
don't.
care about you too.
Thanks, bud.
I care
You
about
literally
Sal,
have
too.
known each other
You
for
would
like 20
love
minutes.
Jeff.
Why don't you calm down?
that's
This is like a
impossible.
weird romance going on.
You got a friend named Jeff?
Hell yeah, I do. You would
Sounds like an okay dude to
belong.
me.
This
Swell.
is weird.
Malcolm finishes putting his last jacket on, and he brushes by
I'm
Cassidy.
sorry. You have multiple jackets?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yes.
cold.
Yeah.
He has multiple jackets.
I never took mine off.
I'm surprised he doesn't have a mage jacket.
I mean, I was like covered in all of the jackets, just like laid over me with the blanket, like against the fire. Like it's amazing, nice and warm the whole time.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Malcolm finishes putting on his last jacket, and he brushes by Cassidy, and he goes, "I'm Malcolm, but you can call me Captain." And he walks away, like towards the door.
Well, all right.
Damn it. He's recurring.
I mean, it depends how long this takes. Right?
Yeah, right.
All right. So, do we even know where to go? I don't know where to go.
I just say, don't forget that's Sal.
Hang on a second here. Hey, brother Davy. It. Yeah, as a word. It slipped my mind that I forgot to ask where we were going to meet you and the priestess. Yep.
Love you.
No, one word.
No, it would have just been love.
Love.
You literally did not listen to anything I said. If you had, you would remember that I said in the northeastern part out of.
It's the northeastern part out of. Hey,
That's
brother
25 words.
Davey, you kind of trailed off at the end there. I missed it. Northeast part of.
Before you even finish your spell, you get a reply back that says the city.
Northeast part of the city. It's the northeast part of the city.
Outside. Northeast part outside the city.
That was stupid.
There.
Wasn't even my spell, but I'm mad about it. Northeast part outside city.
Yep.
I don't know why I said it like that.
Are you sending a spell? Because he's about to get super pissed.
It's just
Your notes got
saying it
like
I was
numbers
writing it down.
underneath it.
But I wasn't even
part
writing it.
outside city.
I know that's how you can tell someone's sending a message spelled because they talk like this.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
It's because we're counting, because we can't do two things at once.
I know, but I used to try to write it out instead of count it out, but then it took too long.
Yep.
You just have to do it spur of the moment. You just gotta do it. All right.
So with that, you know your destination, and everybody but Sal is reluctant. No, everybody but
Only
Sal.
Sal.
Only Sal is reluctant about bringing along Cassidy.
I'm also reluctant because I don't know this guy.
Double reluctance.
Yeah. Too many loose ends.
Oh no, we've never had those before.
This is new for us.
Right.
He basically will stick near Duke, and he will just keep quiet unless he is spoken to.
Oh, man.
I
What did you say you're going to talk to
feel
him
like
a
I'm
lot?
getting replaced.
Of course he is. Ironhide.
What do you mean you're getting replaced?
You got another small person.
He's not that small.
Nothing.
He's
We're all
taller
small.
than you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of tall for a halfling.
How tall
tall
are
are you?
you?
I'm
'Cause-
3'6".
Okay, Cassidy is like 4'8".
That's a
He's-
big goblin.
okay.
He's
yeah,
taller
that's
than a
fine.
normal goblin, but not a hobgoblin.
Don't worry. He's just wearing lifts, Malcolm.
I could just sit one of you on each shoulder and we could have like a little party.
Duke has just like tiny friends everywhere.
I-
That's what I'm picturing now.
I
He's
want
like
to do.
swinging
I
off my
want.
arms.
Yes, let's do this.
Like you're firing little spells off. He's firing
Amazing.
little guns off. Amazing.
That needs to
artillery
be
on my
that needs
shoulders.
to be fan art. That needs to
Yeah.
be fan art. Duke with Malcolm and
Hilarious.
Cassidy on his
It's just like
shoulders.
long range missiles. You know what I mean? Just like pew 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 pew. Be amazing.
Like Duke's like this, Malcolm's like this.
Yeah.
This is great. This is great.
Sal's in the background, pissed off the whole time.
Yeah, he's like, you got the little like slanty, angry eyes.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
And with that, the entire group walking out of the inn, that's where we're gonna end for the night.
Hey.
That's fair.
We made it off the ship.
We made it up.
And out of the bar.
That was my one goal this week.
We got through
Yeah.
my
Make
whole
it,
notes this week.
We did good, I feel like.
We got out of the bar too.
Yeah.
There were several
Yeah.
plot hooks.
We talked to
that
some religious people. There, yeah, we were in a bar.
We were only slightly offensive and annoying.
Thanks for watching this dysfunctional D&D presentation of the War for Garaxia. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to keep up with the Guardians of Garaxia and a ton more. Homebrewed just for you.